Hey everybody, and welcome to my N5 series on the SP404 mk2, where I cover a topic in about 5 minutes. I've had a few people reach out and say, hey, can you just do a few videos of using Korg Gadget or how you'd kind of operate with it with the SP404 mk2, and happy to do that. So I've got like this track that I've recorded over here on the, or I've kind of built together on the, on Gadget, and I wanted to record it in over on the SP404 mk2. So I want to show you a couple things first. So I'm going to turn the volume down and just play. I want to show you something. So we can see here, the EXT source is kind of flashing between yellow and orange. That is telling us that we are clipping digitally, which usually isn't something that you want to do. So if you happen to look over here, I don't know if you can tell, but I've actually made this a little bit up over 0 dB. So if I get it really like right on 0 dB and play, you can still see we're hitting EXT source clipping. The reason for this is that just parts of this are just a little too loud. So I've got it down to like, I think mine is 0.5 now. We can still see we're digitally clipping. There's no way other than using the mixer in Korg Gadget to reduce the audio level. So if I hit the volume knob up and down, it's just sending over the maximum volume from Korg Gadget. So, and although we can hold shift in EXT source and adjust the level here with control knob 3, this is really just adjusting the digital level. So even if I turn it like down to 17 or something, if I still play it, if I put it back to where it was, we're going to see we're back to hitting orange and it's digitally clipping. So personally, my advice would be on Korg Gadget, just use your master volume and like consider, like just kind of look. Probably around like -1 or -5 dB will be plenty to get you out of having to worry about digitally clipping. And yeah, the EXT source volume for the input settings, it doesn't matter what you set this to. If you're digitally clipping, you're digitally clipping, because this is just a digital volume knob. It's not actually adjusting the amount of volume from the analog inputs, because it's just getting digital. So, and actually the other problem is, even with line in and guitar in, if you're clipping, this EXT source volume is not going to do anything for you. Similarly, if you go shift pad 13 into utility, we can see we have a USB out, which can adjust the volume of the USB signal going out of the SP404 mk2 by dBs going, so you can see you can go down to -24, but there's no USB in this list. So I would just say, again, just use, if you're using a Korg Gadget, at least we've got a master fader. Otherwise, if you're looking at something like Audio Bus 3, you can use that to kind of route your audio through and then get some faders. All that said, for me, like I've got like this track, if I wanted to record it over into the SP404 mk2, it's pretty simple. And in fact, if I'm not going to be, if I'm going to be like kind of doing like stems where I want to solo, so I just did solo on track 1. If I hit record, I've got weight on, hit play, you can see it wasn't loud enough. I'm going to stop it. It wasn't loud enough to trigger on that first hit. Well, that first chord being played, I may actually want to adjust my volume over here back up to 0 or like 1 dB, because it's just not quite catching it. Or I can go in as well under system settings and which one is it? I forget. It's been a little while since I've done this. It might be under general for trigger. Sorry, auto trigger. Gotta get out of here. Auto trigger level. You could drop that down. If we don't have anything line in or other audio coming in, it might be okay just to leave it at like -1. Again, it's going to depend on what you have for effects and other things going on, but this will make sure it should trigger and start recording as soon as you start playing. So all I've done again is I would just go track by track by track, solo, hit play. It's with that lowered threshold, it's going to start recording immediately. And I can turn it up here so I can hear. So just let it fade out. Hit record to end. Now again, turn solo off. This Memphis has just got a lot of effects on it, so it just keeps playing. Now if I go to this drum track, again, just hit record, put it into wait mode, hit play. And this is more than enough. Like, it's looping. So we can stop that, turn solo off, go solo here. As I said, the Memphis is, I forget what it's got for effects, but it just kind of keeps going, which is probably not what I want. Let's say we go in. We'll just start playing. And just let it kind of play out. It's fine. Can it record? Turn solo off there. Put solo on here. Hit record on the next one. Just play it. We're good. Hit record to end. Just scroll down. Keep going. We're almost done. And this one, again, it's like looping 2 times, but it's fine. We can adjust some of these things in just kind of cutting it, chopping it down into the loops. Record. Oh, actually, I don't think I have anything here. There's nothing on track 6 or 7. So we can exit out, exit. So I've now got these 5 loops all playing just fine. The next work would be to go in and chop them up or do whatever I want to do with them. But I figure I'll end here. I just want to show you, like, if you get some stuff that you're just playing around with on your iPad in Korg Gadget, it's pretty easy to get it copied over into your SP404 mk2 so you can then do some further work on it. Anyway, guys, thanks for stopping by. Keep making music. Keep having fun. Remember, if it sounds good, it is good. And peace.